ECDL Advanced Access Lesson 61 Importing Spreadsheets. So this is the beginning of Section 8, in which we're going to discuss importing data and linking data. Okay, so let's get started. Importing spreadsheets. It is possible to import data from one database to another, or from a different type of file, such as a spreadsheet or a text file. This can be very useful if the data required for an Access application already exists in another location, either in a different database or in an Excel spreadsheet, for example. Importing converts the source data format and creates a new copy of the data within Access. The data can then be edited in Access and is completely independent of the source. This allows much greater flexibility for data entry. Okay, so let's open the Contacts database and select the External Data tab. If we look in the Import and Link group, either select the Excel button that will be there, alternatively, New Data Source, From File, and then Excel. A dialog box is displayed so that the source and destination of the imported file can be defined. Notice there is an option to append the data to an existing table. This will add records to the end of the table, but great care must be taken so that the format of the imported data exactly matches the format of the existing table, otherwise the import will fail. Let's browse for a source, so use the Browse button, and from our data file's location, select sic.xlsx and then Open to return to the dialog box. Select the option to import the data into a new table, and then click OK. The Import Spreadsheet wizard appears. Specify that the first row contains column headings, then click Next. There are options here to change the names of any field, or to choose to omit certain fields from the import process. Take no action, but click Next again. There are options on this next screen to define one of the input fields as the primary key for the table, or to allow Access to add a new field, that is, a sequential number field. Select the third option, No Primary Key, and then click Next. Call the table Sic List, and then click Finish to create it. You'll see an option to save the import steps so they can be repeated easily, but this won't be necessary for this particular example, so just click the Close button. On the left you'll now see a new table, Sic List, which has been added to the database. Let's open the table to view the data and adjust the column widths if necessary. Okay, let's save the table and close it. Okay, if you save the database at this point, because we're going to be using it in the next lesson, we've looked at importing spreadsheets, and in the next lesson we're going to discuss importing text files. Okay, I look forward to seeing you then.